Do I need this?
Do I need that?
No.
You'll see the leaflet on the table there, which basically just is an introduction to me, and thank you to Damien for helping organise that. I will be standing in what is the new seat of Colehill West and Wimborne Minster. Colehill West encompasses this bit of Colehill here down to Allenview Road, and so there's some fairly new bits to that constituency. I'm very honoured to be standing for the Labour Party. It's the first time I've stood in an election since my National Union of Student days, which was a long, long time ago. I'm immensely lucky to have won the lottery of life, and I was born to two loving parents who'd worked their way out of poverty and hardship. They passed on some very important principles of life, embedding in me the value of love, the importance of justice, the vitality of friendship, and the beauty of honesty. In 1944, my mother served from the D-Day beaches to the end of the Second World War, and she saw the horrors of Belsen, the destruction of Berlin, and the trauma of thousands. As a teenager, she took me to what was left of Belsen. She didn't have to say anything, but she taught me that day a great lesson. It is too easy for politics to end in hate, oppression, and finding scapegoats for a myriad of problems. So, I hope I am well versed and experienced enough to be a county councillor, should I win, having worked for Devon County, Berkshire County, and Dorset. Also, my late father, Trevor Brown, served for many years as a county councillor in Berkshire. He was the only non-Conservative councillor for over 4 years, but still managed to get things done. And he also stood up against the injustices and the appalling safety measures at AWE Aldermaston. He lost his job over it, but he was later proved and vindicated correct by the release of the Puchin report. Those things cost our family dear, but they also helped entrench again in me the importance of honesty and justice. I've gone through myself a number of enormously difficult situations where I've supported workers within the local authority under the extreme pressures they've worked under. One of the things that is concerning me particularly at the moment, and many of you may know this, many of you may not, is that the workers at Streets Meadow, which is a really wonderful care home, if you've ever had any experience of it, you'll know how wonderful the people are working there. They've been forced, or being forced at the moment, to accept a new contract which will reduce their wages and will also change the working conditions they were promised by the local authority that they would continue under. And I want to find out more about that because I want that to be a key part of why I am standing and one of the things I want to draw attention to. Another thing which has just happened today, I've opened a letter from Queen Elizabeth School, and I don't know if many people are really aware of the new funding arrangements for schools, but we have up at that school there, and there's a table of students here from QE, one of the best and most successful schools in the area. And the new funding arrangements, it's a long and complicated thing, but the chair of the Board of Governors has written to the Secretary of State, and I'll quote it now. Grants, in addition to the lag funding for students in a growing and popular school such as Queen Elizabeth, is and contributes to us questioning the sustainability of our school. And I find that shocking. And these things are going on under our noses right now. There's a big thing happening. We know the NHS is under threat. I really didn't understand how much the education service was under threat. And there will be loads of other things coming, as next week we will hear about £6 billion being withdrawn from local government funding to various parts of our much treasured resources. So I will be standing in this seat and will be opposing those things, and hopefully I will garner support from you all to leaflet and canvass this area, because I think there's a real chance that people are getting fed up with what's happening, And I think when they do know the truth of what is happening to the services in this wonderful part of the world, they will want to vote accordingly. I think we've got a great opportunity now, and I thank the Labour Party for giving me that chance to stand up here today. Thank you. May the 4th, by the way, May the 4th.